Let's go to Mike in the Bronx.
Hey, good evening, Brad.
Good evening. How are you?
How you doing? I'm not too bad. So I did an interview for my citizenship 2 weeks ago, and one of my I was arrested a couple years back,
What?
2014 for soliciting a prostitute,
Okay.
and I got a disorderly conduct,
Okay.
and I pay a fine.
Okay.
So one of the time I remember I was detained for like an hour for a traffic ticket, and I did pay it at the court. I saw the judge and paid it.
Okay.
But I didn't wrote that down on my application, but I told the immigration officer.
Uh-huh.
So she told me that she's gonna send me a letter within 7 days to get that paperwork and
Right.
send it in.
Right. They're going to now ask for a disposition of that and see what happens
Yeah.
with that. You have to
But
be a
it's-
person of good moral character. So
Yes.
soliciting a prostitute is not good moral character, but it happened more than 5 years ago. It's a disorderly conduct. It doesn't affect your green card at all. It affects citizenship, but since it happened more than 5 years ago, you're okay. You told the truth about the driving infraction. You were detained for an hour. You paid a fine. As long as that fine is a driving infraction and not some sort of criminal offense, that's what they're looking at, you're absolutely fine. You cannot be being a bad driver doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you a bad driver. There is no law that says bad driver, you can't become a citizen. Bad person, you can't become a citizen. That's what they taught. Bad person, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but the law says good moral character, bad moral character. Basically what they're saying is you're a good guy, you're a bad guy. So
Gotcha.
it happened more than 5 years ago, the solicitation of prostitution. For 5 years, you've been a good guy under the law. A driving infraction just makes you a bad driver. Sounds like you'll be okay. You just have to wait for that letter from the immigration officer. They tell you 7 days. It may come in 21 days. It may come in 28 days. If you haven't heard anything in 120 days, that's when you call me back.
All right, good night. Thanks.
All right, good night.